Welcome to this module on engagement. The engagement section on the Yellow AI platform allows us to run various promotional campaigns for our marketing needs and to stay connected to our customers. This section is divided into campaigns, users, and preferences. To run any sort of campaigns, we will first need to define our target audience. This can be done in the Users section. A table has been created to store the user data. The table will require at least one primary attribute, which can be either the primary ID, email, phone number, or the name. We can choose more than one of these fields as the primary attribute. Various other fields have been defined for this table. We can modify the users table by adding more columns by clicking on Add Custom Attribute. Specify the name of the attribute and its data type, and the field will be added to the table. We can add new users to this table by clicking on Add User. On entering the details, a new record will be stored. Other columns like updated, inserted dates and segments have been automatically populated. Segments will be populated using tags. We can also bulk upload the audience using a CSV file. We have to ensure that the CSV file has the same columns as that of the table shown here. Going back to the campaigns section, we can now create a campaign for our business. Click on Create Campaign, and we will first be asked to give a name for the campaign. Campaigns can be of two types, inbound and outbound. Outbound campaigns are the ones where we reach out to the customers whom we want to engage with. Inbound campaigns are the ones where we engage with their customers once they land on our website or app. Let us select an outbound campaign. In the next step, we have to choose the channel on which the campaign will run. We have the option to choose between WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Slack, and email. Various other channels will also be integrated. Let's go with WhatsApp for now. We can create a new message template or use one of the existing message templates. A few sample templates provided by Facebook are already available here for use in your WhatsApp campaigns. Click on the New Template button, give a template name, select the category, select the language for your template. Add a header, a body, and a footer. We can also add button to this template. The preview will be shown once we fill in the details. The template will be added to the existing list of templates with the status as pending. These templates will either be approved or rejected by Facebook based on the guidelines specified by Facebook for WhatsApp campaign templates. These guidelines can be viewed on developers.facebook.com. We can then choose the target audience for our campaign. The audience have been classified into various segments based on the tags that we have assigned to the users. We can add a new segment by clicking on the New Segment button. Give a name for the segment. We can add a condition based on the fields available, and this would act as a filter criteria for selecting a specific segment of the audience based on the field value and the condition being matched. We can schedule our campaign to run once or to run multiple times. We can schedule the campaign to run immediately after creation, or at a later duration as well. Once these options are selected, we can launch the campaign. The launched campaign can be seen in the table, with the status as pending. It will be updated to complete after a successful execution. In this table, we can click on a campaign name to look at the subscriber follow-up dashboard for the campaign. The details of the launched campaign can be seen in the left pane. Performance of the campaign can be tracked in the next section, which displays a breakup of the scheduled and failed executions and also a funnel highlighting how many messages were sent from the platform and viewed by the user. These details can also be viewed across a custom date range. The table lists all the launched campaigns under the outbound and inbound categories. In this table, we can see various details including the campaign name, its execution status, the channel on which the campaign was launched, the number of messages were sent from the platform and viewed by the user, the execution times, and also the approval status of the message template which was used. Various filtering options for viewing the list of campaigns are available. We can filter them according to the name and the status of the campaigns. The statuses are pending, scheduled, running, completed, failed, and paused. Some of these are applicable for recurrent campaigns. We can also filter according to the channel on which the campaign was launched. Campaign type and see the execution time can also be as filters. We can also request for a campaign report. By clicking on Request Report at the end of the campaign record in the table, a CSV report will be sent to our registered email address that can be downloaded. This report will highlight various campaign details including the campaign ID, bot ID, user ID, username, other user details, channel details, and the message status. The Preferences tab lets us set business hours and concurrency settings. We can also set a postback URL to track if the user has visited a website through our campaign and also automate weekly reports. Thanks for watching.